So I've had a few questions about healing, how we can heal ourselves, but also how we can help others heal. Now, there are two ways we can look at this. There's working with somebody who's going to actively participate. So that's like when I'm working with somebody one-to-one. There's an engagement, there's a participation. And then there's helping somebody heal who doesn't have the awareness perhaps, or who isn't ready to engage in that way. And perhaps we can see that that person is struggling in some way, but we're not able to actively engage with them. And the most powerful thing that we can do to help somebody heal in this way is be aware of the energy that we are sending to this person. And by sending, we can either be doing that consciously or subconsciously, okay? And one of the easiest ways to explain this is with the energy or the frequency of worry. Because often when we see somebody close to us who's struggling, we tend to get very much in the mind and what we're concerned with, and worrying about what the answer may be, worrying about what that person might be experiencing, worrying how we can help. And that worry frequency is actually what we give to the other person, because as we're thinking about that person, we are worrying. That's the state, that's the frequency that we can often be in. And so the most powerful thing that we can do is be aware of that, aware of the worry, aware of what the mind is creating. And again, we are the creators of our own experience. And observe, first of all, where is that worry? Where am I feeling that anxiety, or that not feeling powerful, not feeling in control? And we can tune in and understand what it is we can let go of, or alchemize, or heal, so that we feel more powerful, so there's more trust. And from that place of trust, we can hold the space with love. And in that way, what we're doing is we're letting go of the need to control or to attach to a certain outcome. We're respecting the other person's path in terms of where they might be. And we're allowing for the best outcome. The best outcome is not necessarily the outcome that you want, but it is holding the space with love. And in that space, you can visualize that person being well, and you can trust, or you can choose to trust. I trust all is well. And in that way, what you're doing is you're shifting the frequency of energy that you are giving or sending to the person that you are concerned about. And that's the most powerful thing you can do. And I saw that very much in the way that I was interacting with my kids when they were very young, and there was a lot of stress, and I was still very much in that healing part of my journey without as much awareness as I perhaps have now. And I used to worry constantly. I used to worry constantly about my kids, their health, and funnily enough, they were very stressed and were not in a good place. And there was an awareness that came in, and I realized what I was doing. And as soon as I shifted that energy, that frequency of worry, into a trust, even if I couldn't quite anchor it in that moment, I realized that was a powerful shift, and I could feel it. And instead, I used the affirmation, I trust my children are well. I trust my children are safe. I trust that I am safe. And in that way, what I started to do was nurture trust and safety in who I am, in the process of life. And I started to extend that belief system, that trust, to those around me. And I saw a very significant shift in the way that my kids were showing up, you know, feeling more secure in themselves. There was an anxiety that left, and there was less to worry about, funnily enough. There was the shift, there was the alchemy, and it starts with you. You are the center of your own universe. You are the one that's creating so much, particularly what we're seeing and observing in our external. Okay, you are a powerful creator. You really are. And the way that we choose to show up, the way that we choose to respond, and what it is we create, and how we interact with any experience is powerful. See how that works with people around you. And again, understanding that you cannot choose or control how another person shows up. And you're observing as you shift your energy, what is the ripple effect? How does that person then shift in reaction or response to how you've changed your way of engaging? What happens in that space? And instead of needing to control the other person or attach to a specific outcome, it's what you decide to do in that space, to choose in alignment with who you are. Each relationship is showing us something. Okay, I'm constantly learning from every relationship, not least the relationship I have with myself, but my kids are constantly teaching me. And it's the ability to observe what's coming up, observe what you're feeling, and again, choosing what is the frequency of energy you're going to send somebody, to give somebody. And not giving your energy, but aware of what state you are in when you're thinking about that person. Play around with that. See what happens in that space. Be curious. And remember that you are a powerful creator. As always, looking forward to hearing your feedback and reading your comments. Please hit the like button and share if you found this post helpful or interesting in any way, and I look forward to seeing you in the next post.